Assalamu alaikum beautiful people over the internet, and in this video I'm going to create this WhatsApp profile AppBar effect kind of it. So let's get jump into it. So I have created a file here on my Flutter art, the thing we have been working for quite some time, and others animation. So yeah, this is a file you can find on the GitHub as well. So first of all, we'll have our main method. Let's increase this a little bit. And inside main method, we'll have our run app. And here we'll use the material app here and show debug mode banner set to the false. We don't want to show it. For the home, we will have a home page here. And let's end it. Let's create a stateless widget here. So it will be our home page. And let's just use a scaffold here. And let's build this thing. Let's bring back my emulator here. First of all, let's change the background color. So it will be background color const color. So I have copied this color from the Figma file. And let's do a hot restart. I don't know why this thing is taking forever. I will use a custom scroll view. And on this custom scroll view, we'll use the sliver persistent header and it expect a delegate. So let's create a delegate here. So we can name it WhatsApp AppBar sliver. Can we sliver delegate? I believe, and it will extend from the sliver persistent header delegate. This one. And it's override 4 different things. Let me come back here and tell you. This widget.build, it returns the widget and the way we like to animate and all other stuff. So we can return a stack from here because we'll have some overlapping things here. And the max extent, it means the maximum size of the app bar. So I think I will have it like 250. And from the min extent means when we scroll up, what will be the minimum size? So I think I'll use a k toolbar height and width is default like 56. Yeah, 56 here. And then should rebuild, just return false. We don't wanna do anything here. Now, yeah. So we can use this header delegate here. Good. And we can use a children here. Come here and we'll use a color box. Color box, what colors we like to pass? Let's use the color circlet just to visualize the UI. It is not showing anything. Override the fit here. Let's take fit expand. So we can see it has been expanded, but it is not scrollable. Let's come here. Let's use the sliver to box adapter child. Let's use a placeholder. Fallback height maybe 200. So now if we scroll, we can see it scroll, but this thing goes away. This is not what we want. We like to pin it. So we have option called pin is equal to true. So we can set pin, yeah, it is pin, but this thing is out of the safe area. We need to wrap this thing with the safe area widget. Now it is under the safe area. This is good. Now we need 2 different image URL. One will be used for our avatar, another one will be used for the background banner. So I'll create 2 different variables. First it will be avatar URL and second will be string.banner URL. So let's shit, and this is not the thing I like to go. Let's just close it. Let's just use a constructor here. Let's cut it here. I like to put it at the top, and we can make it a constructor. So from here we need to pass two different image. Well, for the avatar, I just copy the paste of my GitHub image, and for the banner, I also have an image from Pixabay. You can just use it here. So we'll be just passing these two images here, nothing special. So if I come back here, I can use that image.network to show the banner URL, and you can see that's our image, and this is not that bad, but this is not what we want. So we can use position.fill, we can use it, and use the box fit. Box fit, fit width or cover, both will work, but cover is good in case some issue we have. So now we can say that these things shrink aligned to the center. Maybe we don't want it. Instead of using the position widget, we can provide the left equal to 0, right equal to 0, and the bottom equal to 0. Yeah. We can do different. So now the image get on the top way. Maybe this is the what we want. And for the animation, like I like to change the opacity when we scroll up, and it will get opacity 0. So we have it here. This opacity, it expect the animation, which is a double. So we can use always stop animation instead of creating a value, but this value will get changed based on the scroll offset. So we'll perform the linear interpolation here. How can we do that? We have a shrink offset, and we know the maximum max extend, how much scroll it will happen. So I'll create a value t, and it will be shrink offset by max extent. So this t will be used to control the linear interpolation. So I will use the larp double here, this method. So initially opacity will be 1, and end it will be 0, and for the t, that's the thing we want. So if I come here now, hot real estate done. So I can say it get opacity. Let me comment this red color here. So now if I scroll it up, we can see this thing get opacity change, but it like have nothing here at the top because of it. So maybe I will add a container here at the top level. So whenever this opacity get changed, we can do something here. So we can add a condition here, maybe not this one. I like to use animated container. And for the durations dot short one, and how it will be like this color. So if shrink offset is smaller, no, if it is greater, then we just like to switch the color to this red or something like that. So if it is greater than max extent minus min extent, then we like to have it color, else we like to have a color that transparent, this one. But I like to use a different color. I like to use a different color if it is true. I will just copy and paste the previous color I have stored it. So I'll use this color instead. So now if I scroll it up, we can see this thing get changes. I think I need to do a hot reset. So this hot reset is done. Now if I scroll it up, in the shadow changes, that thing we stay here. This is a fixed color. So yeah, this is good. Now let's play with the avatar here. The bottom avatar we will have. So we'll come here. So for the avatar, it will be alignment, align bottom center. Let's come here. And for the child, like we can use different method here. We can use circle avatar, this one as well. But I like to have my some control here. So I'll use a size box, maybe from the size dimension. Use, you know what? Let's use a square. So dimension will be 120 maybe, and this child will be a image dot network. We can use it, but we have issue here. I will come back to it. So it will be avatar URL. It is good, but we like to make it a circle. We can wrap with a clip oval, but we like to have a border. So I'll use the material and this shape, circle border, a border side, and these colors we can have a different color. Let's use the colors dot black, and thickness I believe I'll use 1.5 or something. We need to use a clip behavior as well. So clip dot hardest or NTLS, whatever you want. Now we are good to go. But we like to add a button here. We can use here, but this is not what I'm going to do. I'll wrap with the stack widget. So replace with this stack. First children, this is fine. Let me show you why I have used this like a kind of thing. So I like to use this with the inkwell, because on tap this thing will get changed. User will preview the things, but this is not what we have here. So this is like, if I tap it here, it shows nothing, but it is working. Why it is not working? Wait for this one, so I can use ink.image here, and it expects a provider, so I will use it expects a network image, so I can use it. Now if I press it, we can see the splash effect. That is why I like to do. So now if I scroll it up, yeah, it's working. And now I like to add another widget, which will be our button. So we have two different button here. One will be here alignment align dot bottom right displays, and this child will be icon button. Maybe we don't want to use the icon button. We like to have our custom one. For that we can create one like with the material, same as before. For the color, I'll copy from the Figma, so it will be const color UXFF this color, and for the child we'll have icon. We'll have inkwell first, inkwell, and for the child we'll have icons dot camera all the outline. Yeah, this one. And also we like to have some padding here. So this thing, what is that padding? This one, yeah. And for the shape, custom border or shape, use the circle border. Okay, this is good. And for the inkwell, also you need to use it, custom border. Now we can see, just forgot to use on depth here. So now if we do it, we can see it's working totally fine. Now we have two different button here, so I can just stack as a widget or a method. This is a simple one, so I'm going to use a method here. So I'll name it what do I name it? Build icon button. So instead of passing this on tap here, it will have on tap. So it will be void callback on tap. Yeah. Also, I don't like to place everything at the bottom. I like to pass at the top level. It makes more sense for me that I have defined something, then use that thing. So you can use a positional argument. You can use a name argument. It's up to you. So I need another button here. So it will be outside this first tag, and we will have our camera button. But from our design, this button doesn't hold it here. It holds something like here also the image banner. So I'll come here from this image. From the bottom, I think it will be look like a 48. It makes more sense. So another effect we like to have, if it is scroll up, we like to get the image to at this position. So what can we do? We don't want it, don't we? We can use a larp double here. Like initially it will be something like that, then we can make it 0. So if I scroll it up, like it comes, but that's not enough for me. We can use minus 48. So here we can see it looks good, but we don't want to show this button and other step always. So we can come here, this image, circle, avatar, all other stuff. I'll add a condition here. So if this shrink offset is greater or equal to max extent minus shrink offset. Now, if it is only smaller, then show it. Then else you don't have to show it. So if it gets here, it gets here. That's what I want. Maybe I just want the same for this button as well. So if I come here, this thing, I don't want to use this one here now. I like to use a position widget. So for the position, I think I'll use right equal to 8. But for the button, I can use the shrink offset. So this is here, so this get faster. But initial shrink offset, we also like to have a 48 because this is our default one. But the button has some size, so I will remove the 60. So it get to the middle. So yeah. I think I have done a little quite much here. Now I did okay. I think this is good. So yeah, but that thing comes later. Okay, this is main extent. That's why. So yeah, now it is good. Yep, this is good. I need to check that thing here. So main extent, this is good. This condition is also good. Shrink offset here. I made a mistake. So main extent. So now it get hidden, and this is good. And I have forget for the back button. So it will be alignment align the top left, and this child will be a back button. Let's change the color. So yeah, this is what we wanted. And for this bottom padding, we can come here at this position on our sliver. We can use a few different things here. Let me use the const here. We can wrap this thing with a padding widget, or you can use a sliver to box adapter and use a child. Size box I default 48. No, 48 too much. 24 or 32, whatever is prefer. Like we can use 32. So now it looks good. So yeah, this is all. If you like to have a Telegram app effect, we need to include a custom scroll physics. So I'm trying to do some small animation, not the complex one I'm used to. So I'll reduce the complexity for the viewer, I believe. And if you like that thing, like to have the Telegram app effect, I need more supports. If I get enough, like a one case, it is too much for the time being to think of. But yeah, if I get that, I'll work on that thing as well. I have already made that for a client, so it will be like a good thing to do the Telegram app by effect as well. So anyway, feel free to enjoy it. Also, feel free to share with your friends. Keep learning, share your thoughts. Take care, have a good time, make everyone happy.